everybody, welcome back. We carry on talking club rugby. Great news for the clubs at the moment as they return to training. Of course, a lot of clubs have now gone through the different phases, the first 4 weeks of strength and conditioning. And as you know, we're now basically playing catch-up. We're playing catch-up with everybody out there to try and see how far they are, how far is the progress. Joining me on the line now is the head coach for NTK, Frikkie Coetzer. Hello, Frikkie. Welcome back.
Hi, JP. Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, Frikkie, we haven't spoken to you for a while now. Tell us what's happening at NTK.
Yeah, we are back to training. So we're basically in our last week of strength and conditioning training, and then we can get back to a bit more rugby-specific things.
So let's just talk about that. So you went through first 4 weeks of strength and conditioning.
Yes, yeah. No, it's been. I think it's been quite tough. The players definitely not where we wanted them to be. I think a lot of them were still in the mindset that there weren't going to be any rugby. But yeah, we're very optimistic and looking forward to having some rugby this season.
So how were the players conditioning when they pitched up? I mean, we know we've been spending the last few weeks catching up with a lot of clubs, and most of the clubs have been saying that they're quite impressed with the players' conditioning. They've managed to stay fit in, let's say, the off season.
Yeah, but there were definitely players that are looking quite conditioned and well maintained, as I can put it that way. And then there's a few guys that has put on a bit of weight during the off season or the year off. So yeah.
And the gears, I mean, it must have been great for the players just to be able to come to the field again.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think everybody was looking forward to start training again and just to get onto the pitch. So yeah, it's quite awesome.
Yeah. And Frikkie, I mean, 4 weeks of strength and conditioning is one thing, but now you kind of have migrated into a little bit more contact training at the field. For you, from a coaching perspective, how much difference is that?
Yeah, I think the main thing is just to make sure that the players are ready to take contact. I don't think we want to see guys getting injured unnecessarily. So yeah, I think it's important that this phase is conducted in a way that we make sure that the players are looked after as well during because they haven't had any contact for more than a year now. So
yeah. And are the doors open still for players that are out there to come and join the club? Have you managed to get most of the club players back at the club?
Yes, I think it's important that players that still are still looking for clubs or are still thinking about if they're going to play or not, more than welcome to come and join us. A lot of our old players are back. There's a few new faces, which is great. And I think hopefully after Easter we can get a bit more rugby specific things on the pitch, and I think that will also make sure that will increase the player volume at the fields. A lot of guys have come for 1 or 2 training sessions and they stay away for 1 or 2 and then they come back again. So yeah, no, it'll be awesome to see all the players back in full strength.
And are the players, have they adapted to the protocols? You know, before COVID, I suppose the protocol was make sure that your car is parked in the right place so that you're not parking somebody in, or make sure that you put your tog bags in the right place so things are looked after. Now it's a different story. Make sure you arrive early enough so that you can do the screening in advance.
Yeah, I think that has been something for the players to get used to, for us as coaches as well. So, but I must say the players have worked well with us. A lot of them are there very early to go through all the processes that needs to be done, and yeah, so we're quite satisfied in that perspective of things. So it's been a weird transition, but yeah, everything is in place, and we're making sure that everybody is safe.
From a safety point of view, Frikkie, I mean, do you guys talk about things about making sure that when the players leave that they follow still at home those health and safety protocols?
Yeah, I think it's quite imprinted in everybody. I think by now that everybody needs to stay safe, just for the sake of their families and their fellow players as well. So so that we don't have instances where we have to close the club or their families are exposed.
Yeah. And Frikkie, Western Province, I mean, you guys spent a year basically doing online activity, high performance online workshops, Western Province Rugby coaching courses. There's been quite a lot of interaction. I know a week ago, Rito Klungwani, forwards coach for the Stormers, did an online session. Have you guys been able to participate in all those things? Yes,
that's been absolutely fantastic. I think last year we did that coaching level 2.5 with Jerome and Nazim, and it was absolutely awesome to engage with other coaches as well. We normally just see one another when we play one another, so it was great to engage and pick one another's brains and see what our other coaches are thinking, and yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Do you think that you're going to, I mean, we know that you need games to be able to transfer that and see how it plays out, but do you think that you'll be able to build some of those skills into the players during the COVID style of training?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's important that we make sure that we use the tools that were given to us, and I think within this time frame that we've had now, it helped a lot with planning, especially, and making sure that our sessions are of such a nature that everything is taken into consideration.
Okay. Frikkie, we'll leave it at that. We'll obviously say to you and the rest of the guys out there, stay safe. As always, we look forward to seeing the pictures and the videos, and well, we're just happy to hear that you guys are training, that the boots are on, and players are smiling.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely awesome. Thanks a lot, and hope all goes well.
Thanks, Frikkie. Frikkie Coetzer, of course, head coach NTK, and great to see the players are back in training, and that's good stuff. In fact, they're now into the second phase as well. Right, folks, as you can see, of course, MChem 24-hour pharmacy there behind me on the screen on the corner of N1 and Durban Road. You can't miss it. So if you're driving down the N1 out of Cape Town, that's the building that you need to look for. Just drive down and look for that big sign. It's open 24 hours a day, and you can see that big sign if you're looking for MChem 24-hour pharmacy. In fact, you can see it from the N1. Now, MChem 24-hour pharmacy has an extensive range of good quality orthopedic and surgical products at very competitive rates. And this is, of course, in the orthopedic and surgical zone. So if you're looking for products such as braces or strapping or any other orthopedic or surgical products, then MChem 24-hour pharmacy is the place to go. And if they don't have it, well, they will find it for you. And there's always someone available to help you. But remember, not all brands are the same. They might look the same, but they're not the same. And of course, at MChem, the objective is to carry an extensive range of high quality, well manufactured products. And so you know that when you're shopping at MChem 24-hour pharmacy, you'll be getting the very best products at the very best prices. And in addition to the sports injury specific products, MChem 24-hour pharmacy also has a qualified nursing sister on duty from 8 a.m. in the morning until 10 p.m. in the evening. So all you need to do is get down to MChem. They're of course open 24 hours a day, and you can get the expert advice that you need. And in fact, they also have someone that can help you with dressing your wounds. And that of course ties in to the surgical zone at MChem. So that's really fantastic. It ties into their wound care clinic at MChem. So if you've just come out of surgery and you have a dressing and you need some help with that dressing, then MChem 24-hour pharmacy is the place to go. Folks, we'll take an ad break. When we come back from the break, we'll carry on taking a look at what's happening in the world of club rugby. Back in a sec.